In every generation, the people who rise, the people who build, the people who lead are not the most gifted. They are the most focused. Focus is the silent strength behind every great story. It turns ordinary people into unstoppable forces. It's what separates noise from meaning and movement from achievement. But today, we live in a world that fights for your attention every second, every notification, every new trend, every viral moment, all designed to pull you away from your destiny. And if you don't learn to master focus, the world will master your mind. Distraction looks harmless, but it steals everything. It steals your peace, your energy, your time, and eventually your purpose. Every minute you spend chasing what doesn't matter is a minute stolen from what does. You scroll through lives that aren't yours, compare stories that don't belong to you, and forget that your own story is waiting to be written. Distraction promises entertainment, but delivers emptiness. It feels good now, but it costs you later. Ask yourself, how many dreams have died? Not because people weren't capable, but because they couldn't stay focused long enough to finish. Focus is the seed of mastery. It's how vision becomes action, and action becomes greatness. When you focus, you multiply your power. Your thoughts become sharper. Your direction becomes clearer. Distractions lose their grip, and your energy starts working for you, not against you. Greatness doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters most without losing direction. Look at every person who ever achieved something lasting. They all had one thing in common. They learned to guard their focus like treasure. There are 3 silent enemies of focus that destroy more destinies than failure ever could. 1. Distractions disguised as progress. Not everything that looks productive is purposeful. Busyness is not the same as effectiveness. 2. The addiction to comparison. When you compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 10, you lose sight of the story God is writing in your life. 3. The fear of missing out. You can't focus if you're afraid of what others are doing. You can't build your lane while watching every other lane. True focus means being okay with not doing what everyone else is doing. Focus isn't magic. It's a muscle you train every day. And like every muscle, it grows when you use it. If you want unshakable focus, start here. 1. Define your why. Purpose fuels focus. When you know why you're doing something, distraction loses its power. 2. Create a daily routine. Small, consistent actions beat random bursts of effort. Build habits that serve your destiny, not your comfort. 3. Guard your environment. You can't stay focused in a space built for distraction. Organize your surroundings, limit your noise, and surround yourself with people who remind you of your purpose. 4. Master your mind. Silence the inner chaos. Meditate, pray, reflect, because a calm mind sees clearly and a clear mind creates powerfully. You were not created to chase everything. You were created to build something. You were not called to be everywhere. You were called to be effective somewhere. Focus is how you honor your purpose. It's how you respect your time, your gifts, your calling. The world will always try to pull you in every direction. But the ones who rise are those who choose one direction and give it everything. So today, choose to focus. Choose to guard your time like treasure. Choose to grow deeper, not wider, because what you focus on expands. And when your focus aligns with your purpose, your future becomes unstoppable. Every day you wake up is another chance to live wiser, Don't waste your time chasing what doesn't feed your soul. Don't fight for spaces where your purpose isn't respected. Don't allow fear to paralyze what faith was meant to build. Redeem your time. Focus your energy. Build your destiny. It's time to rise, to elevate, to step into who you were created to be. This is Elevate Nation, a place for dreamers, believers, and doers. Together, we rise higher and live wiser. Subscribe today and begin your journey of elevation.